The coach not liking you is never an excuse of why you're not out there. The coach not liking you is only an excuse for you to be not have any type of ownership, not having any type of accountability, not putting any more work in. The coach don't like me is just a perfect way of just putting your hands up in the air and says, not my fault. And that's a great way never to get anywhere in life. I tell student athletes to not adopt this mentality. You got to fight the urge of having this mindset, even if it's some validity to it. It still doesn't matter, because in life you still got to know how to play in the sand with the other little boys and girls, or you're not gonna make it far. Everything that you see outside, all the jobs you see once you get done playing your sport, it's all based off relationships. If you think people are going to close their eyes and just pick whoever has the best resume, you're a fool. I would just say you're ignorant. You don't know any better. You don't know any better. The fact of the matter is, people want to work with people they get along with. And oftentimes, people will put resumes out there. People will put job postings outside on these job boards, and they already have in mind who they're going to give the job to. They're just doing that because legally they got to put it on there. You got to learn how to get along with people. And you being able to just say, he don't like me, is not going to cut it. It's not going to cut it as it relates to your coach. It's not going to cut it as it relates to your professors. It's not going to relate it as it relates to the place you want to be employed by. You got to figure out how to get along with people. And I had this discussion with not only student athletes, but just college students in general. And depending upon the person, one of the number one things I hear with college students is, I don't want to be fake. And I say, get used to it. You don't make enough money not to be fake. We're all trying to survive and feed our families. Are you that selfish enough that you're willing to be authentic in every room, even when you don't need to be, if it's going to cost you feeding your family? You may not have kids now, but one day you might. And in the event that you will, is that going to buy new school clothes? Now, I know that can be soul sucking if you have to do that for your entire career, but you got to understand that you have to play the part sometimes to get where you want to go. As long as it's not impeding upon your integrity and your character, then I would say sometimes you got to pay dues in that way. And smiling when you don't feel like smiling has nothing to do with your character or integrity. That's just ego.